Yo, what is up, YouTube Nation? How are we feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. Today I wanted to make a video of high school advice. I wanted to talk about high school advice. How do you live as a high school? How do you navigate fucking high school? Because it's hard. So I hope that if you're watching this video, you are going into high school, in high school right now, and you can take some of my 2 cents with you. These are just some things. I graduated about a month ago, and I also made a video of myself, freshman year, just asking myself some questions. I've already watched the video, but I'm gonna watch it here with you. It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie, I sound really insecure in it, but, yeah, we'll end the video with that. Let's dive right in. Yeah, I made a little notes app thing. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about going into high school. You're probably going to have expectations of what it's going to look like. You're probably seen a lot of high school movies. I mean, it's like half of the media is like at what high school life is like. And I just have to say that, it looks different for everybody, and if your high school experience is probably not going to look like a freaking movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's life, it's real life. Also, another thing is that you wait your entire life, feels like you wait your entire life up until this point, missed, to, oh my fucking god, shut up. Ladies, yeah, you wait your entire life to go to high school. It feels like you have all these expectations, and then you go and you realize it's 4 years of your life. That is actually not that much time, and it's gonna go by fast. And I know everyone says it's gonna go by fast, but it is. Another thing, you're gonna grow and mature and change so much. It's insane. More than you ever probably will your entire life. It is. I think I grew my most senior year, which is saying a lot because I grew so much. Every year I changed quite a lot as a person, and I think that's honestly what high school is all about, is coming into the person that you are. Yeah, I think that it is really important that you go into high school not expecting a whole lot, not having expectations for how it's going to go, just sort of see how it takes you, and don't take it too seriously. It is not as serious as it feels. When you're going into high school, it feels like this big, huge, thing, next step in your life, but actually you're still a kid, and you're still supported by, everyone in your life, and you have room to fuck up. You've got room. So, also, people compare themselves a lot, and you probably will too. You probably will. When you're 14, 15, it's very much a time of feeling insecure as fuck and comparing yourself to others. Just know, I just want you to know that everyone is on their own path. Everyone has their own struggles. Everyone sometimes looks in the mirror at the end of a long day and thinks, oh my god, I suck, and why does everyone hate me? Even all your idols, even all the people you see in the hallway and you're like, oh my god, they're so cool, I wish I was them. Never wish you're someone else. You don't know what those people are dealing with. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know anything about people. So it is unfair for yourself and for them for you to compare yourself to people. Just try to avoid it. Get rid of expectations, get rid of comparisons. And I think the most important part of high school, it is not being on the cheer team, it is not being popular, it is not doing super well in your academics and your clubs. It's growing. Thing is, people say, be yourself. I have to say, being in high school, being yourself doesn't really serve you a whole lot. I hate to say, but as someone who never tried to conform, never tried to fit in, never tried to make myself someone who I was not, I struggled a lot socially. So it doesn't work super well. But I think that in high school you don't really know who you are. You don't really know who you are. You're growing, you're changing, and you're coming into yourself. You are unsure of who you are. So the most important thing and the biggest part of high school is learning who you are. Learn who you are. Yeah, exactly. You have to learn yourself. You have to try on different personalities, different personas, different phases, different styles, different outfits. Figure out who you are. Date people. Be friends with all different types of people. You know, it's like it's in figuring yourself out, and don't take setbacks and take I can't think of a word. Sorry, I'm blanking. Struggles. Yeah, just take the struggles in your life as they're growing experiences, and this is just a time to grow. And if you can do that, it will help you a lot. So, I got 3 topics to cover. 3 big ones. So, first, academics. I got a lot to say, because I think that you are more competent academically than you think you are. I'm talking to, honestly, my 14-year-old self, but I think that anyone, honestly, in general, I honestly think that most people are more academically competent than you think you are. Take the harder classes, I promise you. Me personally, the way that I learn, I can't do bullshit busy work. I did really bad in the lower level classes because I would take higher level classes. There wouldn't be as much busy work. The work that we were doing was important and actually felt like it was contributing to my learning in this class, and the teachers were always better. In higher level classes, the teachers are so much more interesting, they're so much more interested, they care about you a lot more, they care about the topic a lot more, which in turn makes the class so much easier. Even if it's a hard class, if you have a good teacher in a really hard class, it makes the class so easy. If you have a bad teacher in a really easy class, you don't know how painful that class can get. Even if it's an easy class, it's like, it is so much more exciting and nice to have a good teacher, an actually good teacher. And then you have people and people who you can draw on, people who you can build relationships with, like teachers. Build relationships with your teachers, talk to them. I think that's like a important thing, because people will say recommendations. It's not like because of recommendations. It will just get you in. It will get you in. It will get you help. It will help you do better in school. And if you are worried about your academics, I would say, I don't know, it depends on where you're going. It depends on the school. My school was a breeze. My school was so easy. My hairline's like giving Y2K zigzag. But no, my school was a breeze. It was a lot easier than I thought it was, and I took a lot of really hard classes thinking that I would die, and all of my hard classes I got so interested in, I got so into. All my teachers I got really close with. Yeah, it's just better to have a better teacher in a harder class. Now friends, this one's hard. I don't know. I had kind of a hard time finding friends in high school, honestly. Maybe because I was shy, maybe because I was weird, maybe because I was never willing to fit into anyone's box. But people are insecure as hell. People are immature and insecure, and there's always like sort of an invisible competition going on, especially if you're like a girl. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like misting. You get some mist too. Yeah, there's always sort of an invisible competition in academics and in these things. And it's really easy for me to now clock these super insecure girls. Like, I have this one girl in my class who was really, she would like talk shit on me all the time and say like, oh my god, Loa, I don't think she can take AP Physics. I don't think she got that. And she didn't like one of my best friends because she was so smart, because she was valedictorian, and then she didn't like someone else because they were too stupid for her. And it's like, clearly you're insecure. Clearly the person that you actually don't like is yourself. And you're just projecting that on other people. And that's a good 85% of the people that you will meet in high school. Everyone is putting each other down. You will have people sabotage you. You will have people, it's like people are insecure as hell. And I had friends who got sabotaged by friends. I've had a lot of people just sort of, I think, personally, I really should have held my boundaries stronger. I really should have been less afraid to go out and find new friends when I didn't like the friends that I had. But, man, it was hard. It was hard, and it's probably going to be hard for you too. And almost everyone will sit in their room at some point and think, why do I have no friends? Why does nobody like me? Why am I so lonely? Honestly, it doesn't even matter how many friends you have in high school. The most popular girl in school is probably looking around at all her friends thinking, I'm just so lonely. Why am I not friends with anyone who actually gets me? You know, people are lonely. And feeling lonely is a very, very normal experience. And everyone's very egotistical, I think, in high school. Just like being young. People are immature too. People are really immature, and people will hurt you because they don't know better. Because they're not mature enough to do better. People will ghost you, people will bail on you, people will be late, and they won't have the courage to tell you and to say sorry because they don't want to hurt you, because in turn they don't want to hurt themselves because it hurts them when they hurt your feelings. But being immature and ghosting people and bailing out on people and not telling people, that hurts you. Lying to people, I mean, people are lying all the time. That hurts you and not just your feelings, your friends. It hurts your friends. It hurts the people. Try your best to be a good friend, to not compare yourself to others, to not, sorry, I complete brain fog. To not be insecure as hell and to not be immature, to communicate with people, to communicate effectively and practice communicating effectively, practice having difficult conversations, because it takes a lot of maturity to just sit down and have a difficult conversation instead of silently being pissed off at your friend and hoping they understand. And it goes both ways. You should expect that of your friends. But also, it's pretty common for people to not do this type of stuff. Everyone feels lonely. Second thing, relationships. Okay, I guess this is my third topic. Relationships. This one's also a wild ride. I think that my take is that you should get into a relationship if you can. I spent my entirety of high school kicking myself because I wasn't in a relationship. I spent so long upset and pissed off and annoyed because I wasn't in a relationship. And I tied that to my worth. I felt like my life wasn't complete. I felt like I wasn't getting everything that I wanted. Just don't do that. It doesn't have anything to do with your worth, and it will come at a time when it is ready to come. I don't think it is any sort of downfalling of yours to not get into a relationship, but I also think it's dumb when people say, don't get into relationships in high school, you're just gonna get yourself hurt. Yeah, get yourself hurt. Go get into a relationship and get yourself hurt and know what that feels like, because I think it's important. I think it's important you get hurt or you hurt someone and you learn. I know that sounds like weird as fuck, but I kind of do. I kind of think it is part of the growth. And learning what you like and what you don't, what you want in a partner, learning how to do, how to navigate a relationship. And that's a valuable skill to learn. And it's a good skill to learn in high school because it's not that serious. Just don't take it too seriously. Because it really isn't that serious. I had one boyfriend at the very end, and it was fun. It was a fun time, and I'm glad we dated. Nothing, crazy about it. But don't beat yourself up for not having a relationship. Don't sit here and think you're incomplete without having a relationship, or like you see all these girls that do have relationships. It says nothing about you. Getting into a relationship, it's kind of like a game, and some people are just better at the game than others. You kind of know. You need to know, like, you just need to be brave. Honestly, you just need to put yourself out there. Find someone you like and go after that. Like, it's not that complicated, but it is difficult, I have to say. It's not that complicated. It is hard to learn to do that kind of stuff and to have the courage to just put yourself out there. Yeah, I also think you should get a job, for the sake of it. Get some money in those pockets. Look for jobs. Get your resume up. Look for internships. Do volunteer work. Build up your resume. This is important. It's more important than your grades, is to build up your resume and to do things that build up your resume. I really should have done more clubs, sports, anything in high school. I really didn't do anything. I'm not gonna lie. I did swimming and kind of track for a little bit. But no, do sports, do clubs. This is where you're going to find your community, and I wish I had known that. I did know that, actually. There were just no clubs that I was super interested in. Small school, so I was like, I don't want to do any of these. I'm good. But no, even if there's clubs you're not interested in, do them. They're good for your resume. They're good for talking to people, for learning how to talk to people, for commitments. You'll probably most likely get a cord for doing clubs at the end of high school, so that's kind of cool, I guess. It doesn't really matter, honestly. It doesn't really matter. But, get involved. I didn't get involved a whole lot, and I didn't like high school. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. I had a not fun time. But my friend, who was super involved, who did everything, all these clubs, she loved high school so much. She's like crying to me every day because she's gonna miss high school so much. And I'm looking at her like, what? You're gonna miss high school? But it's like, we had a very different experience, and that's okay. So maybe do some clubs, get involved, do some shit, sacrifice a little bit of your time, and don't spend too long being alone and being sad. Put yourself out there. I think the most important piece of advice that I could possibly give you is that you need to fuck around and find out. Do things, collect stories, go out in the middle of the night and go climb a freaking water tower if you live in a small town. That was like what we did. Go talk to the cops. Go say yes to something that might sort of spike your heart rate a little bit. It's your prime time to fuck up. It's your prime time to get in trouble. You can only really get into so much trouble if you're doing anything sane, anything normal, teenager-y. People, they don't like it, but they expect it of you, especially if you're in high school. Like, they expect it. And I get that some people have more strict parents, but I'd say, if you can, fuck around and find out. Date people. Date so many people. Be friends with so many different people. Try so many different things. Put yourself out there and be scared. So, now, I'm gonna find that video that I filmed at the end of freshman year. Real quick. Let me find it real quick. And we're gonna watch it. All of this advice is mostly advice to myself and my past self and this poor little insecure, weird 14-year-old that walked into high school with all these comparisons, with all these expectations. And, I had a good time. I think I had the best time that I could have possibly had. But at the same time, I didn't like it. At the same time, probably not. I just think I did grow a lot, and I learned a lot, and I changed a lot, and I matured a lot, and that is the most important thing. And I really did sort of discover who I was, and I really did sort of discover what I want in this life, and I didn't know those things, and I couldn't even point to any of those things 4 years ago. So I think it's important. Anyway. Okay. I'm gonna cringe so hard. I'll put it up in the corner for you. This one's hard.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to just do a video
Alright.
for future me. I should make a folder, you know.
A folder?
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions.
Okay,
Do
ask
Q&A,
them.
man.
Fire away.
Come on with me.
This is so
I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Like, in such a time capsule moment that I know that, like, there'll be memories, but, like, I'm sitting here doing this right now, and, like,
okay.
Existential era. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
I know I'm being severely judged by you right now. Are you really fucking cool?
I guess so.
Did you get a blowout, man?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you dated anyone?
Yes.
Who have you dated? If you haven't
Undisclosed.
fucking lame, like, what the fuck?
Okay.
You have tits. If you don't,
Sure.
fucking lame. Like, how could you let me down like that, man?
Okay.
How could you let me down? Like, actually.
Okay.
Do you...
I'm really bad at this.
I don't know. What's your favorite color, I guess? Like, are you less fucking awkward?
Yes, I am.
What are the trends, you know?
Y2K.
Are you gonna look back in 2023 and be like, what the fuck?
Dot cake?
Because, like,
Not
2020,
really. I don't
they're
think.
like frogs and
I don't think
oceans.
so. 2023 is a little weird. You're like very grunge. I was into that.
Are you really fucking judgmental? Because I feel like I'm pretty judgmental.
Not really. I don't think I was judgmental back then.
Do people like you? Like,
Fuck, loaded
I don't know.
question,
Did anyone
dude.
get really mad at you for something?
No, I don't think so.
Don't be a predicament. Did you get in trouble for anything?
Did I get in trouble?
Do you have in the time of your life, man?
Kinda.
I guess
It
it's
was.
been 3 years, because I don't want to wait too long.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Senior year. How's senior year, man?
It was so fun.
How's it going?
It was so fun. Pretty good, actually. I had a fire
I can't
time.
believe it. Like,
I also bought my
so fast.
No, I can.
Is the world ending, man?
Yes! It is! Yes! Yes! The world is ending, everyone is dying, and it's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a nice life, man. Stop.
I'm done. Wow. She's awkward. I have to say. She is an awkward little bean. Dude. And it makes me very proud to watch a video like that, because it makes me feel like she actually would be very proud of who I am today and who I have become. And she was not having a great time. I don't know why this video is so awkward. Like, don't worry, baby. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Like, trust. I'm not judging you. Except for I am. But that's okay. Ow. I hit my knee skating today. I was really sad. Yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. But I hope you watched. I hope you stayed. If you made it this far, fucking go, dude. Thank you. I hope you can take some little tidbits of wisdom from me, and how I experienced high school, and take it with you. Don't PDA in the hallway also. Like, no one wants to see that shit. Be kind, be nice, be generous, love yourself. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a good time in high school. Alright, I'll see you later.